guys, what's up? We have a brand new Link monster which will support the Vampire archetype. This is Vampire Sucker. It is a Link 2 Dark Zombie Link monster with 1600 attack, with links pointing to the bottom left and bottom right, and requires 2 zombie monsters, and its effect is you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn respectively. 1. You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon that monster to your opponent's side of the field in defense position, but it's treated as a zombie monster. 2. If a zombie monster is special summoned from the graveyard, draw 1 card. 3. If you would tribute a monster for a tribute summon, you can tribute a zombie monster your opponent controls as if you controlled it. In terms of its attack stat, this is useful to keep itself on the field, as well as not expecting too much, considering it only requires 2 cards to bring it out in the first place. It makes sense for the requirements to be 2 zombies, as this can only work with certain decks, and all vampires are zombie types. As for the first effect, this is able to alter the type of one of your opponent's monsters, which can benefit from different effects of zombie cards, as well as another of this card's effect. However, I would argue that this effect is just as available through the field spell Zombie World, which not only turns them into zombies on the field, but the graveyard, and they cannot be tributed for anything but zombie monsters. As for the second effect, since the monster brought back to your opponent will always become a zombie, you can continually draw a card, which will add, as well as having cards such as Book of Life that enable zombies to be brought back from the graveyard, to add to your consistency. As for the final effect, this card can act as a continual Monarch Stormforth effect, which means non-targeting removal, which to anyone in the game is a good thing. It prevents your opponent from activating any effects, as most rely on destruction removal, and destruction being 2 completely different things, and the higher zombies require a tribute, so you can get rid of your opponent's problematic monsters, as well as adding to your own field. Overall, this card has been well designed. It takes the nature of the vampires to resurrect from the graveyard, and to slowly destroy your opponent's cards, preventing them from using them. What do you think of this card? Is this something that would add to their consistency, or is it one of the few Link monsters that need to be added to make vampires more useful? As a starting point, there aren't many vampires, especially when you look at the extra deck monsters, so until they make more, this cannot act as direct support, with you having to splash in multiple other monsters in order to support the deck more thoroughly. Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And